Woo! Hey everyone, this is Darren from Daily Crypto Trade Signals coming to you live from Vietnam, guys. We got the Debbie Downer Bear in the house, and we can see that crypto is going down, down. And I know that a lot of you out there are scared, a lot of you are panicking out there. But I'm going to tell you that, we have been here before, and what is causing this dump is a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There's a lot of FUD going on, there's a lot of whalish games going on, and I believe that we're hitting a double bottom right now, and we're preparing ourselves for a quick and speedy recovery in the next short period of time. And I think that June, we're going to be, when we're in June, we're going to look back at all of this chaos, and we're just going to laugh and think, oh, why did we panic, and what should be, and we're also going to be talking about what you should be doing right now. So right now, for the price of Bitcoin, you can see that Bitcoin on the heat map is about 33,480. And that's down about almost 3%. We're seeing Ethereum is also tanking again. And right now, unbelievably in the house, we're seeing that the fear and greed has dumped to 11, guys. So, there's a lot of blood on the street. There's a lot of uncertainty out there. And, what should you be doing? You should be buying the fear. I mean, today, what I did is I kind of rebalanced my portfolio. I had a whole bunch of Solana that was about at 319% profit. So basically I sold that off and I moved it to Bitcoin. So, you want to think about rebalancing. You want to think about, if you do have extra cash on the sidelines, you do want to think about, DCA and dollar cost averaging. And why is it so important to dollar cost average? Because what happens is when you dollar cost average, one, you bring down your cost, you bring down your strike price, and that is exactly what you want to do, because any of your coins that are not in profit, by dollar cost averaging over time, you're bringing down the strike price and your dollar cost averaging your buy price. And that's what you want to do, because when there's a reversal and when things start to go up, you're going to realize more profits than if you just sat and stood and did nothing. So I know a lot of you are probably out of the money. A lot of you, your portfolios are looking not so good, probably looking pretty nasty in the house. So, this is not the time to sell. We're still seeing that the whales are still buying, guys. And, the third biggest Bitcoin wallet, he's still buying. He just bought another $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, 1,000 Bitcoins yesterday. And we're seeing that, the Bitcoin wallets with 10,000 Bitcoins or more are still increasing, guys. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart. Right now we're at 33,465 at time of recording, guys and gals. And you can see here that back this year, the 24th of January, we did see us at the same levels as before. And you can see if we go all the way back to 23rd of June 2021, we saw these same levels again. And also back in July 20th, these same levels again. And once we have these same levels, this is often an indicator, and often a huge indicator that we're going to have a rise to the upside. So I know a lot of you are panicking and thinking about what's going on. I mean, this week we have two key announcements. We have the CPI data announcement that's coming out as well. And we can see that the CPI core data is coming out at 8:30 a.m. and they're predicting 8.1% is going to be the prediction that they're putting in place. And we saw that last month it was 8.6% was the inflation rate. So if the markets, in my opinion, if the markets come back with an inflation rate lower than last month, that is going to be positive for the markets, and that's going to send the markets uppity up like crazy, guys. So stop panicking, stop wetting the bed out there. And I know a lot of you are just really uneasy, and stop looking at your portfolio. If you don't have any cash on the sidelines, the DCA, just close your computer, close your phone, stop looking at things, guys. So sometimes Wendy trending is your friendly, guys. Just take a look at this. If you zoom out, you can absolutely see that we have on the shorter time frame it looks bad. But if you zoom out, guys, you can absolutely see that Bitcoin is looking pretty good on the longer time frame. Zoom out and things are looking pretty good from that perspective, guys. So I know it looks bad on the shorter time frame, but it's looking pretty good. So this is from BTC Fuel, and he's predicting that we could be seeing a 27K Bitcoin coming in before we see a huge pumpity pump to the upside, guys. So I think this is vital for you guys to understand that I believe that Bitcoin is going to be forming this double bottom, and we've seen this double bottom before, here and here, pump to the upside. And this is our first bottom here, and this is going to be our second bottom here, and then we're going to have a huge pump to the upside. So I think Bitcoin is forming a double bottom right now, so I wouldn't be panicking too much in the house. So like I said, double bottom, and we've been consolidating in this triangle somewhere for quite some time. And we saw this here before the pump, boom, and we're seeing something exactly the same. I mean, these two fractionals are looking pretty similar. This is from last year, and this is where we are now. We have some good support around between 27 and 34K. So I'm not too panicking. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the weekly right now, and you can see that Bitcoin on the weekly, we have fallen below our purple line, and we're still above my blue box. And the other thing to keep in mind, if you look at this here, this is the first time in a very long time that Bitcoin has formed 7 red candles, guys. 7 weeks of downness. So hopefully this will be the week where we get the reversal. And keep in mind that also we got the May 8th is a Victory Day parade for Russia, and a lot of people have been also a little bit worried about what is Putin going to do, because this whole conflict in Ukraine has been going on for quite some time. Putin thought that it was just going to be a quick in and out, but he didn't realize that there's so much resistance out there. So a lot of people are worrying about maybe something's going to happen, maybe it's going to be some kind of craziness that's going to happen in Ukraine because it's a Victory Day. So and if we can see this historical bull run double signal, so right now, as I said, we have this double signal about to flash, and we're still making higher lows on the longer term time frame, and we could see a bounce to the upside pretty soon. So this is looking not too bad from that perspective. And for the fourth time in history, the bull run signal flashes. First signal followed by a higher low second signal. So this is I think it's amazing that we are seeing a very similar pattern as what we saw back last year, and it's about to happen again and again. And this could take Bitcoin up higher and higher. And things are looking, even though things are looking like a disaster in the house, we're still seeing that there's a lot of signals that are showing that this is just part and parcel of a accumulation phase before we have this big run up to the upside. So we're still seeing that the whales, like I said, the third biggest Bitcoin wallet picked up 1,000 Bitcoin yesterday, and we're still seeing that the longs, particularly the Bitfinex longs, the whales are still buying the dips, guys. So the whales are not capitulating. The whales are absolutely not selling out there. So it is what it is. So guys, even though things are looking pretty bad right now, and there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, there's a lot of FUD, there's a lot of blood on the street, don't panic so much. Absolutely don't panic. And we're going to get there together. We're in it to win it. Remember, dollar cost average. Don't panic sell. Never sell at a loss. And if you have some old coins that are in huge profit, you may want to consider rebalancing, taking some profits, pay yourself, and move that into Bitcoin, because I think Bitcoin's going to have a huge explosion to the upside pretty shortly, guys. So that is cool beans in the house. So it looks like Utah is to create a blockchain and digital innovation task force. The governor has signed bill. So this is pretty positive. So it looks like Utah's governor signed a bill to create blockchain digital innovation task force. The task force will be saddled with recommending policies about blockchain tech and to government. So that is pretty good. And New York and California has also released different shades of crypto regulation policies. So it looks like even though the central government in the US has not really come up with a solid regulation or regulatory framework, it looks like that individual states are moving forward, moving the rubric forward, and coming up with positive innovative regulations that are not going to stifle, but are going to foster the innovation of blockchain. So that is pretty cool beans in the house. So I love it, you love it. Let's get it, guys. So it looks like value locked in decentralized finance slides over 17%. So we're seeing that the amount of money locked in DeFi has starting to slide, starting to go down, down. But that's pretty normal. That's to be expected, considering that Bitcoin is off almost 55% from its all-time high this year. So what can you expect, guys? We're in a downward trend. Are we in a bear cycle? No, I think this is just a small bear cycle within a larger bull cycle, guys. So if we take a look at our parallel channel line, you can still see that we're printing higher lows on the daily time frame. So this is pretty good in the house from that perspective. And as you can see here, we had these wicks that came all the way down and almost hit the parallel channel line, and then after that we had a huge meteoric rise to the upside. So are we going to see a similar pattern here forming again, where we have these two wicks here and then bounce up? I think that we're seeing this double bottom in, and this is we're going to start to see the reversal, and probably we're not going to see much happening until after the CPI data. And I think if the CPI data is positive, in terms of performing much better than last month. This will be the catalyst that we're all been waiting for, that will send things higher and higher. And it's kind of weird that Elon Musk right now, he's been pretty quiet out there. So hopefully he's going to have some big announcement for Dogecoin that will help Dogecoin go higher and higher. We're still waiting for the Dogecoin Tip Jar. We're still waiting for 100% confirmation of the Twitter deal to be done. And right now we're seeing about $269 million worth of leverage apes have been wrecked. And that's about 70.380, about 70,000 traders. And we're still seeing on the 24-hour period, we're seeing mainly longs, and that's one of the reasons that Bitcoin is going down, because we got this long squeeze happening. On the hourly, it's all longs, guys. So people are taking long positions, but they're just getting wrecked, and the market makers are pushing Bitcoin down and down and down to take all that liquidity out of there. So right now, for the price of Dogecoin is at 12.26. We're probably going to see it bounce to 12 cents before we see a bounce to the upside. So you can still see we're getting closer to the apex of this descending triangle, and this is a huge descending triangle that's been going back for months and months and months. So we're getting pretty close to that apex, and I think we're probably going to go down to 12 cents today, or if not earlier this week. We could even go as low as 10 cents. We're just waiting for the Bitcoin reversal to come in. So that's what's happening for Doge. Nothing too much to report. We're seeing that Solana as well is at $75. It is breaking down, and we do have some support around about our next support level we're probably going to see our next support level is going to be around about this area here, and that's around about $43 is our next support level. So we could be seeing ourselves going as low as $43 or even $50 an ounce. So that is what that is all about. So let's take a look at the total market cap. Market cap's not looking pretty good. It's at 1.58 trillion, and it's down, guys. It's absolutely down. We're seeing that the total volumes at 65 billion, not too bad. We're seeing the Bitcoin dominance is just kind of going sideways. If we look at the coinage in the house, there's a lot of carnage out there. We're seeing that Bitcoin is dropped below 34,000. It's at 33,671, and that's down 2.53%. But we can see the last 30 days, Bitcoin is down 20%. We're seeing Ethereum is down 23%. And we're seeing that Ethereum is down 3.71%. BNB is down as well. It's at 350. That's down 2%, 17% over the last 30 days. We're seeing Solana is getting slaughtered, and it's down 31.17%. And that is down 2.2% today, and that's 74.94. ADA is also getting crushed as well, down 30% in the last 30 days, and that's at 2.42%. We're seeing Luna, the tuna, is down 5.32%, and that's down 34%. It's also getting crushed out there. And Doja Warrior is down 2.46%, and it's down 13%. But compared to Bitcoin, we're seeing that Dogecoin is actually outperforming and performing a lot better than Bitcoin is. So that is good news. We're seeing that Shiba Inu is also getting crushed out there. So guys and gals, it's absolutely not too good out there. Don't panic, guys. I think that we're going to see a reversal coming to the upside pretty soon. And guys and gals, go follow me on my Twitter. We got 4,393 followers. Follow. Don't forget to boop the likes, smash the likes. Remember, none of this is financial advice. It's just OG expressing opinion. This video is only for education and entertainment purposes only, guys and gals. So don't forget to go down and check my links down below. Check the links, guys. Get the links. You're going to love it. I love it. Get the links, guys. Absolutely get the links in the house. And don't forget to check out the merch. Get the cup to cup. Get the mug to mug. You're going to love it. I love it. Let's get it, guys. So I'll see you in the next one. God bless each and everyone. Be well. Be blessed. Absolutely be blessed. Crypto's a jungle out there. Don't stop panicking. Do not wet the bed. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. It's a great time to be alive. Woo!